And now Ben's son will share some memories, also named Ben.
Thank you for coming to our father's funeral, especially loved ones from out of state. We know Dad would be a bit embarrassed to cause such a fuss, but would welcome the opportunity to visit with each and every one of you if he could. Ben was the first of 4 children, born to Marion and Carlton Leadholm. The 4 Leadholms played with neighbors like the Forneys in Ridgefield before Papa Carlton was assigned to head an insurance agency in Dallas. It was there where he joined the Boy Scout troop of lawn sailors, who had profound influence on him and encouraged him to attend the Philmont Scout Ranch in New Mexico. He wore his Philmont belt buckle for decades with pride, and being the pragmatist, would wear it upside down to even out the leather when on long car trips. When stopping in the Bible Belt, that usually meant folks there giving Pop extra special treatment. The Leadholms didn't stay too long in Dallas and came back to Minneapolis, where the kids attended Washburn. Dad went on to Gustavus and was unhappy in his pre-engineering classes when the family physician, Trig Hoagie, suggested he study medicine. And the clouds opened up, a ray of light shone on him, and he was going to get the band back together academic-wise, with grades that got him accepted at the University of Minnesota's School of Medicine. He knew about Ruth Ann Johnson at Gustavus, but got the courage to ask her out when she attended the U for nursing. They married in 1963 and had 3 healthy boys and remained happily married until death did them part. Their relationship was symbiotic, with Dad busy being the physician, while Mom raised us 3 little pigs. On weekends, without the weight of humanity weighing on him from work, he loved wrestling with us, transforming the living room into a rectangular octagon. No chairs were thrown, but the couch made a great platform to hop on Pop. His professional wrestling moniker was Python Sweeney, grabbing 2 or 3 squealing boys in one arm, then inflicting ticky punks and tickling us as we squealed some more. I don't know where he got the inspiration to grab my stuffed soggy doggy and play kiss roulette. We don't have photos or videos of those roughhouse days, but he reskilled himself and loved to read books to his grandchildren. Dad loved downhill skiing, helping to clear trees and shrubs for the popular local ski area Buck Hill on weekends while attending Washburn. Our friend Roger Johnson called it Mount LeBuck. It was a love that continued until his early 80s. We as a family skied at various resorts out west. The love of skiing was shared by a number of their friends from college. The Leadholms and Andersons would make an annual caravan from Minneapolis to Snowmass, Colorado, or at least that was the plan. But when the Leadholm Volvo inevitably broke, Mark and Ben knew how to make lemonade out of lemons. The rule was, the Andersons got the lemonade since we had the lemon. Our dad loved to camp. He would partner up with other families with the camping bug. The Langleys in New Mexico, the Miller relatives in Colorado, and what better way to haze the California Rodriguez clan than to invite them to join extended Leadholms, convoy the group to an outfitter 5 hours north in Ely, Minnesota, and put the motley crew in roughly 10 canoes on the BWCA. What could go wrong? Actually, either due to human propensity to forget bad times and mistakes or because Dad organized well, we came out of the experience with stronger bonds to our California family. Surviving on stories, Dad would read from his book of poems from Robert Service, and Sister Mary leading us in sing-alongs from Girl Scout camp. When Dad joined the partnership of Dr. Richard Lund and Dr. Bob Rosenberg, it was a fruitful merging of caring doctors who valued quality and patient satisfaction over churning through cases to collect greater reimbursement. Craig Anderson was the next doctor to join the Fantastic Four, and my parents would even join Craig and Sue Anderson on ski trips to Vail, masquerading as medical conferences. Our parents loved to travel. It wouldn't take much to pack us into the car, travel a day or two to ski, or bunk with distant family, or see national parks, sometimes all three. They loved to travel internationally, missing only the continents of South America and Antarctica. Dad was a great person to take along for a trip. Aside from benign quirks, who wears a Gustavus baseball cap into the swimming pool? He would take one for the team, like drinking wildebeest blood on an African safari when offered by the Maasai, while others in the group grew queasy, and then brag about it back home. He loved the camaraderie of Gyro and Svenska Sällskap at men's clubs, being able to talk about current events, differences in philosophy, professional challenges in law, medicine, and science, while reminding his friends that innuendo was Italian for preparation H. He was a convenient foil for Steve Benson's gusty jokes from his December Sällskapper presentations, like when Carlton and Marion asked where Ben's dorm room in Euler was, the RA, without looking up, said, "Third floor, carry him up yourself." I included 2 readings for this service which summed up my dad's philosophy of life. The parable of the prodigal son reminds us to be grateful when a wayward child returns to the fold, as Jesus welcomes us back when we reconnect with him. The reading from the book of Job reminds us that through no fault of our own, excrement happens. Don't judge others when you don't know their life's path, but do sit beside them and give comfort. To wrap it up, Dad was a gentleman, sporting a handkerchief before the twins used Homer hankies. The most valuable hour in your life was sitting with Dr. Ben for lunch, one-on-one. When BC Leadholm talks, people listen. He was polite and respectful to everyone he met from all walks of life. While his polite stoicism may have come across as stiff, for his friends he was all smiles and laughing, and if he laughed with you, you were friends for life. He cherished friendships from family, even outlaws, Gustavus, the U, Air Force, Medicine, Normandale, Sällskapet, and Gyro. Especially for folks that married into the extended Herberg clan, he sought them out at reunions to make them feel welcome. Anyone with the perseverance to get and stay married to someone of Swedish heritage had already suffered enough hazing. So that was good enough for him. As I put together a presentation of photos, it occurred to me how many of Ben's and Ruth's friendships crossed over. The Andersons enjoyed the Friedmans, enjoyed the Myers, enjoyed the Millers, enjoyed the Seeleys, enjoyed the Tillquists. The greatest gift our parents left to us was the exposure to such quality people. For those who traveled here, and for those who stream this, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you, Ben.